Okay. You can submit your music at allhustlenofear.com. Like Ronye did. He submit his music video and it will be in rotation for the whole month of February. So thank you so much, Ronye, for always supporting All Hustle No Fear. I appreciate it. Let's get into this next round of stories. Y'all, I don't know if this pisses you off, but this pisses me off so bad because I thought this was just common knowledge. Like everybody just knew that's just something you don't do. But I guess people don't. I don't care if you get mad at me. I don't care if you feel offended. I actually did offend this lady one time when Georgie was very, very small. I took him up to Big George's job, and everybody introduced or whatever. And it was this one lady, bless her heart, her perfume just naturally, her perfume is always very, very pungent. It was just a really strong, overwhelming smell even before having the baby in my arms. Just as a pregnant person, knowing this lady, I knew she had very strong perfume. So when it came down to her wanting to hold the baby, I was very adamant about, nah, I'm good. And she was like, why I can't hold the baby? And I was like, because your perfume is way too strong. And I didn't want that. He's too small for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is doing to his sinuses or what. It's just little bite. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And that's my job to protect him. I don't want you doing that. But this right here, this is a mother's worst nightmare. A toddler loses his vision after contracting herpes from a kiss. A devastating medical case is serving as a warning to parents everywhere as a toddler lost his vision in one eye following exposure to the herpes simplex virus, believed to have been transmitted through a kiss. According to reports, the child developed what initially appeared to be a routine eye infection. After weeks without improvement, the doctors determined by the infection that it was caused by HSV1, a highly contagious virus commonly associated with cold sores. In young children, especially infants and toddlers, the virus can be far more dangerous, particularly when it spreads to the eyes. In this case, the infection caused severe damage to the child's cornea and nerves. By the time the correct diagnosis was made, the brain had stopped recognizing signals from the affected eye, resulting in permanent vision loss. And this is why so many parents are strict and unapologetic about boundaries. People, especially older relatives, love to get offended when parents say, "Don't kiss my baby." But stories like this explain exactly why those rules exist. I was a very strict parent when it came to my kids. Don't kiss my child. Don't kiss my baby on the face. Don't kiss my baby on the mouth. Don't kiss my baby and all of that. Like I don't do all of that with my baby. I didn't like that. I don't like people touching my children excessively, and I don't like people talking to them like they was puppies either. Babies learn language from being spoken to like humans, not cooed at. So boundaries mattered for me. What hurts most about this story is knowing that this didn't have to happen. The herpes virus is extremely communicable, and many adults who carry it know that they have it. To go around touching and kissing children that aren't yours, knowing that you could transmit something permanent, is reckless. This child now has to live with the consequences for the rest of their life of yo nasty ass actions. You can't apologize this away. You can't my bad this away. There's no undo button for this kind of harm. I can't even beat your ass enough for me to feel better about this because this is going to be affecting my child for the rest of their life. Not just in the eye, ladies and gentlemen. The baby now has herpes. Understand that. It's just having the direct contact with the eye that's the infection area. So now that is where it's causing the most issue, right? But the virus is still in the child's body, which means as an adult this child is going to have issues with this virus. This baby got a sexually transmitted disease and ain't never had no sex. Could you imagine as an adult trying to explain to somebody that you got herpes when you was 2? How do you and you can't tell me you didn't know that you had it and you kissed my baby. I want to beat your ass every time I see you. I see the comment section going off. Ranye said, right to jail. Right to jail. Hands, yellow heart, red hand. Oh, that must be some emojis that you throwing up. I think I can interpret that emojis. Is this it? That's what that emoji is. No, but seriously though, I think that the adult that gave this child that disease should be charged. I think do you think that could be a charge? Would you charge that person? Let's say it was your aunt. Your aunt kissed your baby and now your baby got herpes. Would you bring charges up? Would you bring charges up on your aunt? I want to know. Drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Clip that. I'd really like to know that. Ranye said, "Yep, lock her ass up." Ranye, you'd lock her up. I would too, baby. Lock her ass up. Ooh, wee. They said that baby's brain stopped registering that the eye was even there. Lock her up. And let's be clear, this isn't just about babies. As adults, we also need to be more careful with each other. Okay.